And Gallifuoco deflected. It's in by the goalkeeper of the post. And Giancarlo Gallifuoco has an unlikely goal for the Central Coast. All that pressure from Western United, but it's the Mariners.
At Western Sydney Stadium, the Mariners on top, but it's no less than they deserve after picking up a great fight against Western Sydney early on. And look at the confidence of Gallifuoco.
Here he comes, still alive for Lockie Wales. Wales cuts it back, desperate defending. Here's a chance for Metcalf. And how about she's up with his head? Really should be having a softer touch and then bring another play. Durridge playing further forward this afternoon, and Silvera's there.
Good headed up by Gallifuoco, and it's Samuel Silvera into the box, challenged by Moroni. Kurt Adams says.
Lots of confidence and skill and ability in there, and you really want to just go out the first 20 minutes, let's get into the game, just nullify the opposition.
Already up against it here. Kim On-sun sticking tight to Lafondra, who wants the whistle but isn't going to get it. He's on 9. Here's Rolls. Gallifuoco, Clisby. Incidentally, no Jordan Murray for the Mariners, even on the bench tonight. He's been ruled out through concussion, a clash in training.
Up to him to hit one of his long-range strikes tonight, wouldn't it?
He does hit the ball. Oh, so Clisby needs a bit of movement here. He gets it from Stensness. Gallifuoco. Gets, of course, beaten the once by Barbarousis. One good save from Redmayne. Johan wanting a foul.
Nice pass. We have seen Silvera on a number of occasions in that wide area, plenty of space.
Probably with a stronger Dutch accent than mine, though, to be fair. Barbarousis. Long leg of Gallifuoco. It's a foul by Barbarousis. All over the Jones.
Defending from Gallifuoco.
Just a clear foul.
Yeah.
Nameless from Grant. Silva leaves it for Gallifuoco. And Samuel Silvera. De Silva. Gallifuoco. And the Mariners working this nicely. Silvera and shot.
It's fantastic. Gallifuoco with a wonderful ball in front of Silvera. Lovely on this caused problems in the second half. Balls like that is what he wants to see into his midfield to get it plays forward.
See if Silvera can provide a cross at the end of it. He can.
Yeah, no, I think we scored early. Obviously, that helped, and then they've got to come out a little bit. They changed their system to what we.
Gallifuoco. Milan Djuric ran into a bit of traffic, but breaks for Gallifuoco. Now Silvera in the teams, which means it's 769 days now since the Mariners kept an away clean sheet. Then subdued again by Sydney FC in the second half. And they could be opened up here, the Mariners, for Stensness. Gallifuoco. Mariners find some reward here. Turned back by Gallifuoco for Kim On-sun. Gordon. Gallifuoco's on his heels. He gets a bit lucky there to get ahead of Rattray. It's deadly serious there for a moment for the Mariners.
On that occasion, Matt Simon on his own against 3 or 4 defenders.
Simon's going to be off. Stensness then under pressure from Bratton. Gallifuoco works it out to Miller on the right, so.
Yeah, I guess the crowd, when they're used to winning 5-0 and records being broken week in, week out, and they want their team to entertain, and at the moment it's the Mariners who are really pushing.
It's Ziggy Gordon, and Redmayne forced into a save. He's wearing sky blue. De Silva waited and waited and waited for Gordon to arrive. Great ball in. There's a fair bit of power behind that one, Macca, as well.
It's a fantastic ball. We spoke about Clisby's cross earlier, but making the
Clisby loops up towards Gallifuoco. Takes it for Stensness. Ruiz Diaz behind it.
They turn around, including travel to New Zealand. Alan Stajic makes 3 changes to the side, contrasting fortunes. But as Alan Stajic said pre-game, he doesn't see any reason why his side can't be finals contenders. And inside the first 30 seconds, the first shot on goal. Mariners look to attack again. Just on the edge of the penalty area. The shot once again comes in off the crossbar. What a shot it was from Gallifuoco. Well, we're used to seeing it from Juric, who's not in the matchday squad today, but Gallifuoco let fly and it rattled Marinovic's crossbar.
Yeah, what a strike from Gallifuoco. Stefan Marinovic, no chance with that if that's going underneath the crossbar.
Bright start, as you say, Fred, from the Mariners. They're on every ball. That one is.
But as soon as the ball gets anywhere near the penalty area, boy, he just sparks into life.
Mariners back in numbers and they should be able to clear this one away. To Harry Nada's sideline, he's been a very interested spectator. I see you're in the shade there, Harry. You should have found a place on the other side in the sunshine, mate. That shadow on the pitch will creep across towards the far side in the next 15-20 minutes or so. But for the moment, the crowd on the far side, that is the eastern side of Sky Stadium. Fuctelli's been able to rely pretty heavily. He's in a bit of trouble trying to pass this one out. Gallifuoco looking to line up a shot. Remember Andrew Hall putting one up in the top corner that night as well for the Mariners.
Here are standout players over the last sort of 4 or 5 games for the Phoenix.
Mariners looking to bite back.
You're absolutely right, Tiny. I think, and he's found his niche too in that number 10 position.
Very happy here in Wellington by all accounts as well. If you mentioned a bit more English or whether the words were in Mexican, I couldn't quite get close enough to see. But yeah, they seem very happy.
But every time the Phoenix go forward, they look dangerous and had to rebuild his career basically, and stuck at it and has been rewarded with that commitment, and now we'll play the next few seasons with the Phoenix.
Great story came out of that yesterday as well, was the fact that Tim Payne doesn't have an agent. He negotiated the contract. Gallifuoco looking to get the head to it, he does. Tommy Orr! Oh, against the post from Tommy Orr. There's Daniel De Silva. Gallifuoco wide out of Miller. Good early second half. Here he is on the ball now. Lucius Davila can't get out of a tight spot with Gallifuoco and Miller in close attendance. It's Tommy Orr again looking to make some progress. Gallifuoco was fouled and yellow card to make some progress. Free kick not given. Central Coast still have the ball. Rolls, lets it run across his body, but then cleverly finds Clisby. And has scored a maiden A-League goal as well. So let's look for Samuel Silvera to make his attacking impact.
Make sure that the game flows. There's no real stoppages. It's not a stop-start affair. And they want to have possession of the ball. They want to move this Phoenix side around. But I think as Raf said in the half-time break, when the Phoenix get their shape right, they look very, very compact areas. That's where the Mariners are looking to attack. They're not a side that's going to
Mariners this season. Home crowd looking to lift their side. Lifted forward by Gallifuoco. Good tackle from Devlin. Steinman slides in. Phoenix looking to extend their unbeaten streak to 8. The company in combination. Miller and Kim get out away from them. Gallifuoco with a chance to rake a pass forward. Orr was the target. Tavera in the way. Jair to a good wood attack from Wellington. Silva looking to link with Silvera. Gallifuoco tidying up. Still a quarter of the game to go.
Cute. Noticeable again that Mariners trying to push more players forward now. Obviously chasing the game.
Phoenix, as you've touched on, if you saw their substitutions with Giancarlo Gallifuoco just sitting in between, as you alluded to, Steinman and
That'll give confidence to those in front of him that he's playing so well behind them. Clisby. Mariners coming in.
Now only a huge FC Tokyo win in the head-to-head game next week with Yokohama. Ball dribble out, couldn't quite do that.
Wenzel Hawes wasn't going to let it happen.
Wenzel Hawes. Shea, it's got the ball behind for Gallifuoco.
I like Joe Shea as well. It's a great position. What a ball from Wenzel Hawes. He's clean through.
Takes it away from Moore. Gallifuoco running through the gap. It's promising this for the Mariners. Down into Silva.
The Silva's really, for all the ability and the, I guess the expectation.
Try and weave through traffic. Space here for Lewis Miller on the right. His expert foul by do with that one. The Mariners concede for a 29th consecutive A-League away game.
Return on your effort.
Mariners have made a change as double salvo finding Tommy Orr.
Sydney, that should be a beauty down. Gallifuoco in the press this week has spoken about his time at Tottenham and shared a dressing room with Harry on
Melbourne City, Rugby Wales, who we thought would start in the number 9 position. Well, he's out on the left, so he's not. It's Luna that's in
maintain position for the Mariners. Stooped down in his tall frame.
something for him to struggle out.
Well, that goal for against the Central Coast Mariners is on level, Robbie. They need to find something in the next few moments to get back into this one. Some really organised here. Some big boys at the back. Melbourne City. Delbridge is one of them, just over his head. Still with the Mariners, Gallifuoco. There's Wales to beat. Inside by Jamison.
Great opportunity, poor ball from Scott.
And now producing some players in the future. Cassio Sundman and Oliveira Simon. There's some space now for Zurich.
City have gone up a gear.
They want to give Craig Noon that type of space, Robbie. He's
Of course, he's now the coach of the Brisbane Roar. They did have some players go through there. Quite superb.
this week, during the week as well, with the announcement of the new CBA. There's a chance for Melbourne City there. Luna with the shot.
Metcalf tries to get around here. Tried to cross that one, gets a deflection. Brilliant to be able to pick out Luna, but that's a really good tackle. It's a dangerous one because he's got to be spot on with it, and he was.
Spoke about Connor Metcalf. These are perfect conditions for football. To blast in Melbourne yesterday, and footballers won't mind at all. This is Silvera. Frisbee, Silvera with the overlapping run. So we're ahead of him. We spoke about that well-organised Melbourne City structure. We're seeing it in play here.
Where you look at them all now, all behind the ball.
That's a difficult one. Here's the thing. Be a bit more than that. It's just round top. That season, they ended up finishing fourth.
Well, they've made a good start. There's a lot of football to be played.
Luna's
going to do better there. He just needed to readjust and catch that one on his chest.
It's De Silva who keeps it in for Central Coast. Sisson. Plenty of danger on the other end. It's Luna. Takes one touch. Berigini comes. Still alive for Lockie Wales. Wales cuts it back. Desperate defending. Here's a chance for Metcalf. How about
Sees it with his head. Really should be having a softer touch, and it takes his shot, sorry. Deep in from Berigini initially, but Luna with that heavy first touch, and really that's where the chance was.
He'll lead. Curtis Good, the goal scorer in the first half. Mariners now 27 games on the trot. Without a clean sheet, that's a new Hyundai A-League record, an unwanted one for the boys from Gosford. Here's Gallifuoco. Runs into a brick wall there, Roston Griffiths. Holds possession, those Mariners preparing to make their first substitution. Korean Kim looking to come on. We've seen him a few times off the bench so far this season.
What about today's game, Robbie? What do you expect from this matchup?
Well, I'm looking for a reaction. I spoke to Alan Stadgy down in the tunnel. He's looking for
Round one.
That's one thing Adelaide do have this afternoon is a lot of speed on the flanks with Miliusic and Halloran, of course, and Troy.
Late to the Reds camp, of course, pre-season, so still lacking a little bit of match fitness.
Bringing other clubs, Jurich playing further forward this afternoon, and Silvera's there.
Good headed up by Gallifuoco, and it's Samuel Silvera into the box, challenged by Moroni. Kurt Adams says penalty. And there are a few complaints by the Adelaide defenders. Michael Moroni has booked, and out of nothing, Samuel Silvera picked out by a very strong header by Giancarlo Gallifuoco, and Moroni mistimed the challenge here.
Penalty from Jurich. As that header got there. Silvera was straight onto it. Really.
There's Samuel Silvera. Now it's with Tommy Orr, trying to turn clear of Ryan Straight. He darts into space. Gallifuoco taking over. It'll be a throw off Dorigo. Goal appears to have given Mariners a lot of confidence. A lot of them ended up being blocked by defenders. It over again, could be in trouble here. Miliusic, and Offset trying to roll away from his marker. Challenge was fairly timed. Adelaide get a corner. It might well have been more, Robbie.
Very good play, Nate, but Adelaide in transition, but the way they gave the ball away again.
Just trying to steal out on the blind side. The heel of Gallifuoco, and it didn't quite work out.
It long towards Duke, who's playing up front alongside Meyer to the left back. Berigini in goal. Last time he played in the A-League, it was against the Mariners for the Newcastle Jets at the back end of that 2015. In 2012 was a goalless draw with Arnie at the helm of the Mariners. Good battle in midfield. Again, it's Yeoman with the clearance. Stensness back to Fox, that former Wellington Phoenix combination.
Got one thing in mind, and you don't tend to see probably the better option.
And what we've seen from him and Duke, see play on.
Need to get forward quicker. The Wanderers, if they're going to get anything out of this, the Mariners have settled quite comfortably and moving the ball around well.
Two from Gallifuoco. That wasn't his intended target, but it worked out just fine. And now De Silva. A couple of days Daniels out there, of course, in the wing-back roles. Scoreline at Western Sydney Stadium. The Mariners on top, but it's no less than they deserve after putting up a great fight against Western Sydney early on. Look at the confidence of Gallifuoco to weave his way through three. Country and line it up in the A-League in years gone by.
Speaking to one of the stadiums about Sammy Silvera, he's been burning it up in training. Apparently no one can
get his team. It's the understanding between Schwiegler and Meyer that
a bit short of Stensness. Tackles fly again as the Jets look to after the quality of that finish from Milan Juric.
Yeah, it was playing havoc with my hair in the pre-show.
It was too. You go for the Ryan Grant mullet.
Well, I don't think I'll go that far, but it's a byproduct of the moment. But yeah, the wind will have a little effect. It's running right to left on the field, so we'll favour the Mariners in this first half. It's a little bit swirly, so it'll cause a little bit of havoc to get that ball down on the deck. And
Tony Orr wasn't quite anticipating the cutback. That's a good win by Gallup. Late injury replacement for Massimo Luongo. Eager to get the Jets moving. And momentum will see it out for a corner in front of those Jeff Clisby. There is De Silva. Trantos busy again. Denton's lost out, wants the foul.